This is Robert H. Hamilton of the Columbia College History Department on an oral history project at Moaning Cave in Calaveras County, California. Here we are at the entrance to Moaning Cave, about to go down into it with Mr. Addison Carley, who discovered the Moaning Cave in 1921, and Mr. Albert H. Tangeman, who built the spiral steel staircase in 1922. It's illuminated with electric lights. From the platform here at the top of the spiral steel staircase, we can look down 100 feet or more and see the cavern opening all around us. 65 feet below the surface is the beginning of the tower.
This is the thing that we found in the eggshell. When we started to put the beans in...
This is Mr. Tangeman speaking.
It wouldn't hold.
It wouldn't?
No.
You said you drilled through this. This was just a capping, in other words, Mr.
Capping, yes, and then the hole would blow it. So we had to put cement in here and cement this whole thing up to make this safe.
Well, did it seem to be loose, or did it seem
it was all cemented, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, what I was trying to get at, whether it continued on down.
We don't know. We just filled it. We filled it up with cement. We put the grout down in here and filled it up with cement, and then put these high beams in, and the cables that were the basis of the building that hold the thing together.
Now, did you build this tower from the top down or from the bottom up?
Well, mostly from the top down, because we had, you know, that center pipe has to go clear to the bottom and be plumbed up accurately, and that's this thing here. And then the cables are all anchored down in drilled into the rock by hand, and cement grout put around them, and this weight of the tower hanging on them stretched them enough, because there's a certain amount of give in all steel. And they're stretched down to that was done first. There was four cables in the center pipe when we started the spiral of building it up and putting the steps in. And then we completed each section from the bottom up. We take the material down, and then this great sheet of rock might have tipped off at any minute and ruined everything. See, we didn't know that. We had to build it in the dark.
Well, shall we start down the staircase now, and we'll see some of the other features down below. What is that sheaf of rock you were referring to that seems to be in danger?
Left-hand side as you go down. What we call a hanging rock. Right there.
The one that...
The big slab of rock.
That is very fragile.
Well, it's stood there for thousands of years, undoubtedly. It has cave formation all behind it, so it hasn't been disturbed for a long time. I don't believe it's ever been disturbed itself.
Everything is wet down here.
Now, for the benefit of those who are listening and not seeing, I'll describe this staircase that we're going down. It's a spiral steel staircase that seems to be about 7 feet in diameter, and it has a central pipe column in the middle that's about 10 inches in diameter, and it has a handrail that spirals down around the pipe, and it has an outside cage made of flat steel bars that appear to be 1 inch wide and 1/4 of an inch thick. And these are crisscrossed to form a geometrical diamond-shaped pattern at 120-degree angles. And these are held in place by 1 inch thick steel cables, 4 1 inch thick steel cables that run from the top to the bottom, and the outside cage appears to be supported by those cables. The spiral treads that we're going down, 144 treads down to the bottom, are each plates that are supported on the inside by being welded to the central pipe, and on the outside they are welded to a rather wide steel runner that supports the outside part, and that in turn is freestanding, so the entire structure is actually carried from the center pipe. Oh, the cables carry half of it. I'm corrected on that point.